so today I'm doing my Halloween swap card video. I haven't got all of the cards yet, so I thought I would make this one now, and then if you don't see your card in this one, it's probably because it's still on its way to me and it will be in my next video. I'd like to say that my bag is getting slightly less full, but I feel like that will be a lie. So next up, this one is from a lady called Leah. I have talked to her through both Facebook and Instagram, and she sent me this gorgeous card this morning. Actually writing it, she did leave me a little note that just said that she thought it was like too pretty to write in, but she is from the UK, so I'm wondering whether or not she did actually buy it in the UK or whether or not she bought it online. But it's a cute little rainbow hanging bat, and it says rainbow is the new black, and on the inside it's just plain, so you could use it for any occasion. So thank you very much to Leah and your gorgeous animals. She does have the most beautiful pugs and kittens I have ever seen, and definitely make sure you check out her Instagram. She does the most amazing Halloween like family group shots ever. Just literally family goals. So this next one did also come in the UK. It did all come in an envelope, but I've just kept it all in this bag, which is folded up inside, just because of the sheer amount of Halloween confetti which she included. When I opened this, there was confetti everywhere. There is so much in here, so thank you very much. You've definitely stocked up my confetti supply. So yep, it all came in that bag. Now this is such an awesome card. It was made by a lady on Instagram called Krystal Cave. She has also sent me some earrings as well. However, like the most unprepared person I am, I left them at my boyfriend's just because I was wearing them the other night. But she sent me this card. She was slightly worried it would get like damaged or like ruined in the post, but it came here fine and it's completely survived, and I will show you why, because there are some really cool little features to it. So on the front she has these like vintage style drawings. There's one that says Happy Halloween. There's a little black cat. There is a bat, which is one of my favourite like illustrations of bats. I'm pretty sure it's based on like some old like vintage Victorian illustrations of bats, and then a little skeleton holding a heart, and it says October 31st. Now the reason she thought that these may like get damaged is she did put these kind of like squishy window sticker kind of things on there. If I take that off you'll be able to see better, but she added a little star one, and she did also add a bat one as well. Now because these were stuck to a shiny surface, what I may do is take them off and actually stick them on my window, but for now they are pretty happy just chilling on the card. And as you can see, she's added different little confetti bits on there. Some of it's like rogue confetti from the actual package, but there's little bats stuck on there, and cats and ghosts, and oh, so cute. On the inside she has included this amazing like array of different things. There's this big squishy sticker that says boo. If I take this off again you'll be able to see it slightly easier, and then there's also this one with a bat, another little star, and it says to the haunted bat, happy Halloween. And there's a cute little ghost down there, and also another 2 bats here, and some more rogue confetti. Now because these are like jelly like, what I'm probably going to do, just because I am planning to stick these on the wall, is actually take the jelly bits off the inside as well and stick them to my window. So my windows are gonna look so spooky. So thank you very, very much for that card. It does have another like printout of like a vintage style like realistic heart. So that was a really cool card. A big thank you to Krystal Cave as well for sending me those spooky bat earrings. Again, I will leave a link down to her Instagram below. She does also have an Etsy store, so she's definitely worth checking out. I can definitely say now my pile is starting to get slightly smaller. So this next one I did actually get again through the post today, and it's from my good friend the Midnight Crafter. She makes some of the most gorgeous Halloween cards I have ever seen. So on the envelope there is a little ghost reading a book with some little reading glasses, and then if we go to the card itself, it is like backed in orange. It says Happy Halloween in the most amazing font down there. There's little candy corns either side, and then there is this gorgeous little Halloween scene, which I believe she does this with like an ink stamp and then kind of adds more like colours and details in, but it's a little door. There's like someone poking out from outside the door. There's little bats and ghosts and the cutest little pumpkins, and it seems like there's like a little rat coming up from this side and a little like spooky cat with green eyes looking around the corner, and of course we've got some bats and some ivy and things, and I just think it is such a gorgeous and very well made card. Inside there's a few more stickers and also mentionings of TK Maxx and HomeSense, so you can probably gather what that is in reference to. So next up is this purple card, and this actually came as part of a very magical package. So this is from a lady called Sabrina. I do talk to her through Instagram. Her Instagram name is Vampire Book Lover, and the most massive box appeared in my porch the other day, and inside, okay, you'll have to excuse the fact because I used this morning, so it isn't the cleanest it's ever been. She included this mug which has little bats on it and lovely black cats with, you've guessed it, green eyes. We do have a shed ton of massive mugs after this Halloween, so it's nice to have like a slightly smaller mug because sometimes I don't need that much tea. As I said, I did use that this morning, so it is a little bit dirty. And she also included this mug all the way from America, and it is so awesome. You can probably tell why I love it so much because it is a little bat cat. I did show it to you earlier briefly. 2 has green eyes. It's holding a little pumpkin. There's little spider webs and bats and other little spiders coming down. It is such a gorgeous mug. On the bottom of the mug, it does say Bat Cat with a bat, and the rim has loads of little bats and paw prints. Have you ever seen anything more perfect in your life? This is created by Portobello by Design. I have shown you a few mugs previously by the same people, and it is actually made in the UK, even though she sent these over from America. And as you can see, since she sent me these, I have found different kind of variations of them in our stores. I haven't come across the Batcat one, but I was able to pick up this one, which has various different like witches things on it, which I will of course be featuring in a haul soon. Of course I have the dancing skeleton one, which I showed you recently. And along with that, I was about to go into the card, I almost completely forgot. She sent me a shed ton of candy corns. I absolutely love candy corns to pieces. I have put them in this box just to make sure that they don't like go stale, even though I'm not sure whether or not candy corns go stale. If any of you don't realise, in the UK we can't really get candy corn. Kitty's Boutique has only just started selling them, but they're definitely not like common in the UK. And I always seem to go on about the fact that I'm addicted to candy corn, but I just can't find any in the UK. So Sabrina heard my cries and she sent me 4 packets of candy corns by this brand here. As I said, we don't have it in the UK. Apparently they're made with real honey. I've always wondered what that like addictive flavour is, and it turns out it's honey. So she sent me 4 packets of those. Since I've got them, everyone's like, what do they taste like? And I've ended up like giving them to people to try, and everyone's like, oh, we love candy corns now. My god, I could just eat these all day. So basically I've put them all in this box just to keep them safe. I have to say this box was overflowing when I got it, but you know, I've been hungry, I've been snacking. So thank you so much for those candy corns. I think I've probably got enough to last me until the end of October. And along with it, she sent this beautiful card. So this is the other card which I got from the Papyrus company. It does actually say some stuff about the hummingbird. It says, legends say that hummingbirds float free of time, carrying our hopes and our love, joy and celebration. The hummingbird's delicate grace reminds us that life is rich, beauty is everywhere, every personal connection has meaning, and that laughter is life's sweetest creation, which I think is such a gorgeous little thing, little reminder to appreciate life and its spookiness. So this card is absolutely gorgeous. It is kind of all 3D. So on the top there is a little spider web with a spider, and then the glove is actually raised, and then a little raised hat with a little gem on it, and then a little black witch's hat with a feather, and then there are some glittery, there's a magic bottle and a potion bottle, and this gorgeous mask and a little spider bag, and then some really cool witch's boots. I really wish I could get these in like real life. A black cat with, you have guessed it, green eyes. That was a bit aggressive. And a little handbag with a bat on it. And then I really love this. It has a little broomstick and it's all like fully textured. It's so, so gorgeous. I was absolutely delighted when I got that card through the post. She said she's hoping that I enjoy the mugs, which as you can see I have. And it says, put on your most bewitching look and have a fabulous night. Happy Halloween, from Sabrina. Thank you again so much for sending me both the card and the candy corns, and also of course the 2 mugs. I really appreciate it. As I said, I will leave her information down below. Her Instagram again is another very good one to follow. She always posts some really interesting stuff. I promise I don't have that many left. I do have some bigger packages which I think I'd probably be including in the next one, just because I'm very wary of how long this has taken to film. So this next one I got says, beware All Hallows Eve, and it says, when black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, may luck be yours this Halloween. And it is in this gorgeous bat shape. It has little bat stickers and candy corn stickers and this gorgeous like little pumpkin. I think it's actually meant to be like for putting cakes in, but she's flattened it out and it's just so pretty. So that was from a lady called Lisa on Instagram. Her Instagram page is called Halloween Lucky 13 Cat, spelt with a K. As I said, you've probably got the memo by now, but I will leave links and information down in the description. I then got this gorgeous black card, and it does have this like zombie lady, and on the back it has a little haunted house, and this is from a lady called Laura. So I'm going to take all the bits out so I can show you the gorgeous things which she sent. So she handmade this beautiful witch card. It does have an orange like skull and crossbone pattern in the background with little bats and a little witch, and she's holding a little pumpkin lantern. And inside there is a shed ton of confetti. So I'll keep that in my little confetti bowl. And I really love the little note which she put in there. She also included this like print, which is kind of like of a spell book with a hand on the front, and it has some various different information on the back of that. And then in there as well was this little spooky goodie bag, which is absolutely chock-a-block. I have to say, some of this I have actually already dispersed around my life because I have no self-control whatsoever. He does have an Etsy store as well, so if I remember and I'm a good human, I will hopefully link that down below. So the reason I was reminded of that is because of this cute little maggot, which is from the Corpse Bride. So I really love that, and I'm hoping to make something out of it. She also included a Halloween Queen patch. Thank you very much. I will be putting that on my patch jacket. A little pink skull with a bow. Also one of the skeletons from the Corpse Bride as well. She also included some kind of vintage star stickers. I love this one. It's like a little cat in a pumpkin and its tail is sticking out the nose. I just think that's absolutely hilarious. A little dog one with a little skull collar. I really want to get this for our new dog Tiddles. And a little witch cat holding a pumpkin with a little mouse in its pocket, and 2 of like another little black cat dressed up, and what looks to be like some mice in a pumpkin with some candy corns. Spider, a ghost coming out of a pumpkin, and also this like little vampire listening to some music. And then there was also a little plastic snake, which will go nicely with like my reptile collection. I did talk to Laura about these because I had like never seen them before, but they're basically like cornflakes but spooky. So you've got corn snakes, and it's like set up like a usual cornflake thing, and then there's this on the back of it, and then there's also golden grims, which again is kind of set up to look like a cereal box, if that makes any sense. And on the back it says serial killer, so I assume like these are like a collectible card thing that you can collect, although I've never seen them before, but I really like them, so I may have a look on eBay, see if I can find any other ones. She included some of these, which are like, she said they're actually for sticking on like drinking glasses. When you peel them off, they are like a see-through and they stick on glass. So I did get this one that says Witch Please. I also got one that said Trick or Treat, and then one which was in kind of like a Jack Skeleton face, but the other 2 I've actually stuck on my car. They are removable as well. And she also included this little sign that says pumpkin pie. As I said, it did all come in this lovely little trick or treat bag. So a massive thank you to Laura for sending me all those goodies. As I said, she does have an Etsy account. She does make some really cool like hair accessories and things. So I will leave that down below. And I found the 2 little bits of card which are left over from the stickers that I put on my car. So I also got another large package. And this had a card and also a like trick-or-treat goodie bag. Oh my goodness, that just scared me so much. This tiny little like plastic spider jumped out and I was like, huh, for a second. She's put loads of them in the bottom. I didn't even notice this. Oh, terrifying. Thing is, I've come almost like accustomed to the fact that like most of the time when I see a spider, it will be like a fake one, but these are like really realistic and spooky. I think I'm gonna put them in my confetti jar, but I'm sure I will regret that at some time when I am taking confetti out and scare myself silly. Okay, so inside is this cute card, and these are absolutely adorable. They're from a lady called Sarah, or Miss Spooky, as you may know her off of Instagram. So again, it's another vintage style card. It has a gorgeous black cat with a green bow, and it's got a little broomstick and a witch's hat. And it says on the top, which I find is a little bit of like a tongue twister, friendly fairy, witch or fae, fulfill the wish you wish today. And on the bottom it says Halloween, and she stuck some back stickers on the back of there as well. I absolutely love that postcard. I have been hunting eBay to see if I can find some like more versions of this, because I'd love to make like a little display and frame them all. She also included a little sticker. It looks like it's kind of sticker you'd stick on a gift, because it's got like lines and little vintage bats. Of course, some more confetti, so I'm gonna shove that into my confetti bowl. And then she also included, oh, that is my tea. She also included this, and then on there's this kind of like vintage style label. It has one of those little pumpkin snowmans, you know what I mean. And it says trick or treat, and I have to say there was definitely some treats in here. So it's a little skeleton bag. As you can see, I've already gone and seen what's in there, and it is amazing. So I'm going to take bits out as they come. There are some spooky stickers, a massive felt bat with like glitter around the outside, a tiny little notebook that says keep out, which is really nice. I always find little notebooks very handy. This like final sticker of a monster, which I love. He is going straight on my laptop. A balloon with like a zombie hand on it, a balloon with a skull face on it, and I think, oh there, yeah, there's a little spider ring. I've seen these in Sainsbury's if you're after them. A shed ton of confetti, so I'm going to put that in my pot while I'm here, and I've got my pot to hand. And then this pencil, which I love so much. I think I was saying earlier, I am loving dancing skeletons this year, and this is a dancing skeleton pencil. It is so cool. It's just one of those regular pencils with a rubber on the end, and you've got all of these dancing skeletons, and they're just so cool. I love them so much. And I'm yet to sharpen it, but when I do, it will be going straight in my uni pencil case. Thank you so much to Sarah for sending me those things. Again, as I said, she does have a Instagram account called Miss Spooky. I'm sure quite a few of you are already following her on there anyway, but I will leave that down below. So I think as far as cards go, I think I'm going to show you, I think I'll show you 2 more, and then I will save the other ones for the other video, just because I am very aware that this has got very, very long. So I was sent this gorgeous print. This is from a lady called Carly. I did actually put a picture of this print on Instagram. Actually, I put pictures of all these cards on Instagram, but on Instagram I did leave a direct link to the lady that actually drew this print. It's a gorgeous print of a witch with pink flowing hair and a hat. She's wearing a gorgeous dress with like little kind of haunted houses on it. She's sort of riding on a cauldron. She's sort of holding on to the handle, and it almost looks like she's like sat upon the cauldron. And then on the cauldron as well, there's this little blue cat with a little witch's hat on. And it's just an absolutely gorgeous, like very, very detailed print with a little moon up there. Thank you so much to Carly for sending me that. So pretty. Again, I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to put this actually with my card display, or if I'm actually just going to frame it and have it as like a framed print on the wall. So I think the last card I'm going to show you today is this one. Thank you for everyone who has stuck around until the end. I say this was an amazing package when I got it through the post. This was from a lady called Mandy, and I do actually know her through Facebook. I'm tell her it's right at the end because I'm not sure how many hours this is going to be, but she's put some gorgeous little stickers on the envelope. She did send this all in a box as well. I have a few like other things to show you along with this gorgeous handmade card. This is absolutely beautiful. It is based on the Tim Burton film Dark Shadows, which is actually one of my favourite Tim Burton films, and it has Johnny Depp here in the middle, so you definitely cannot go wrong with that. These things she sent me were definitely in like a vampire theme. There's this dried rose which is absolutely gorgeous, which has been stuck on the corner, and coming down from the rose there's this little charm of a vampire like teeth, fangs, Johnny Depp in the middle, and this lovely like silver border to it, and she's even stuck like a little diamond there. I love the background in that Damsk, did I say it right, backing. I would love that as like wallpaper. And it says Happy Halloween, and it is all sort of like lined with this sort of shiny red background. I just think it's such a gorgeous and like very elegant card. So thank you so much, Mandy, for that gorgeous card. So she did send me a few things as well in a box. So wrapped in this gorgeous ghost paper, I'm trying to keep like the ghost paper as safe as possible so I can use it for my scrapbooking. She made, I'm guessing she made this because it sort of goes with the whole theme, but she made this bottle of vampire blood. It has this really nice detailed like vintage looking sticker on that says vampire blood. It is glass, but it's like black matte, and then right at the top you have a cork. It has string wrapped around it, and then coming off with like a little red ribbon. As I said, it does match the little one that is on the card as well. It has a really cute little bat charm. This is so pretty, and I'm really excited after this to add it to my little potion bottle collection, which I have on top of one of my windowsills. She also sent a lovely spooky looking lolly, which looks very tasty. I think she must have read my mind because she sent me a new vampire blood pocket back. I did get this little bat pocket back hand sanitizer holder last year, and I was just starting to run out of my vampire blood hand sanitizer, so I think she must have read my mind and realised that I needed to get some more from somewhere. She also sent me some lovely bat stickers, which are gorgeous, and also some bat lights. So I feel like this package had a very vampire theme to it, and I absolutely loved it. This year I have been going slightly overboard with pumpkins, so it's nice to have some more like vampire-y like bat items. So thank you so much to Mandy for sending me all of those amazing things. And I actually found out that she works in a TK Maxx, which I have previously shopped in before. So it's a small world, isn't it? It's a small world. I do have a few more packages to show you, but I think I'm going to wait until a later date. I do have a few packages from America to show you, and a gorgeous flip book as well. So I'm really excited to make the next part of this video. I'm still getting lots and lots of cards through the post, but I have to say I do think I have received the majority of them already. Just as you can see, there's such a massive pile of them, and I'm actually so glad to have got like at least the first chunk of like all of this filmed, because it now means I can go ahead and start my display, which I'm very, very excited about. So thank you so much for watching. A massive, massive trillion thank yous to everyone who sent me a card and stickers and lovely goodies. Thank you so, so much. I did make sure I sent a card back to everyone who sent me anything. If you haven't received your card, I know a few of the ones to America are still making their way very slowly. Please do let me know, just send me a message. I'm sure you're all aware of how unreliable the Royal Mail postal system can be. So if you haven't got your card, please do let me know, and if needs be, I can always send you another one. So thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please do leave them below. I hope that you're having a spooktacular Halloween. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!